Obviously, last couple of years it's been frustrating for you not to have more caps, behind you at this stage. So obviously hoping to make an impression over the next couple of games.
Yeah, definitely. It's just part and parcel of obviously with injuries and stuff. And to be fair, the quality we have at centre half, you have the likes of Duffy, Egan, Darragh O'Shea, and now Nathan Collins coming in. It's a tough position to get in, but no, it's one of them that in terms of this week, I'll look forward to, and hopefully you can put on a good performance over the next 2 games.
Now, if you are playing on Thursday, no Erling Haaland, good or bad thing?
Well, obviously you want to challenge yourself. That's why you play. He's been excellent for City this year, probably up there one of the best players in the world, if not the best. But yeah, whether he plays or doesn't play, we have to focus on ourselves, and that's the main thing. And
tell me a little bit about obviously going very well at Middlesbrough under their Michael Carrick, and he's made a big impression quite quickly. Yeah,
very big impression. It was a tough start. We expected to be higher in the table at the start, but it just wasn't to be. But how we responded in the last couple of weeks, the manager's been excellent. Simple messages, but very effective. And hopefully we can improve, and then after this break we can kind of kick on.
Kevin Cooney, please.
Hi, Darragh.
Hiya.
I think that was your first competitive start against Ukraine?
Yeah, there was, yeah.
Can you talk to us a little bit about how you found the step up?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Being a part of this group's been excellent. The kind of cohesion, everyone kind of is togetherness. It's been really good. And you can see that in our performances. In terms of Ukraine game, personally, really enjoyed it. It was a tough game, but it was one that I look back on fond memories.
And you mentioned there the strength and depth that Ireland have at centre back level, you included there. Is it ever a little bit dispiriting to see all these? There's just such depth there, and it is, as you mentioned, just such a difficult part of the team to break into.
No, not really, because you have to think of the whole rather than just yourself, and that's important. Like, we're all in this together. All you guys want the best for the country, and so do I. So whether that's putting out their best players, whether I'm in it or not in it, I don't really mind as long as the team win. That's the main thing.
Ashton, please.
Darragh, how did it feel, I suppose, personally, you came back from injury to get back into the squad?
Yeah, it was pleasing. Disappointed to get injured in the last kind of couple of games, but no, it's good to be back involved with the squad, and hopefully we can have a good week.
And how has the move been to Middlesbrough? Obviously spending so long at Blackburn Rovers, over a decade, close to your heart, to have to leave and to move on. How has that been? Yeah, it's been a interesting kind of challenge, let's say, of when I was at Blackburn, I had a manager for 5 years and then have 3 managers within 4 or 5 months. So it's been a good challenge for me personally, and one that I'll look back on thinking it's kind of test me as a person. So I'm kind of the type of person that I like a challenge, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks, months, we can kind of kick on as a club. And what would it mean to you to get a start on Thursday?
Yeah, it's be proud moment. Play for your country. I've only played 3 times, so it's hopefully I can get a few more caps, and if I do play on Thursday, all well and good. Just hopefully you can put in a good performance.
And it's always quite a big occasion for your friends and family?
Yeah, huge. It's they look on it, it's kind of their part of the journey as well, not just me. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see whatever the manager thinks. We'll take it with them. No problem.
Damien Spellman, please.
Alright, just going back to Middlesbrough, what is it that Michael has brought to the club?
Obviously his experience as a player. Won maybe 5 Premier Leagues, Champions League, and then he's brought in Jonathan Woodgate as well. So he's played for Middlesbrough, he knows the club inside out, and he's played for Real Madrid. So that experience alone kind of gives us that extra confidence to kind of push on. And he's kind of given simple messages, but like I said, very effective messages in what we want to do. And I think he's brought the group together since he's come in.
As you say, I mean, his reputation as a player commands instant respect, but as a new manager, does he almost have to win you over as much as you have to win him over? Yeah,
that's the type of relationship, but so far he's been excellent. The lads has taken on the message that he wants to put across. Training sessions has been very detailed in what he wants. And like you said, he's brought everyone together. And we just, like I said, just kind of keep pushing on and keep moving forward.
Sean O'Connor, please.
Hey Darragh, I was just wondering, in that Ukraine game, Stephen usually sets up a back 3, but you usually playing back 4 at Middlesbrough. Like, how do you find the 2 formations?
Well, at the start of the season was a back 3 at Middlesbrough under Chris Wilder, but now we've kind of resorted back to a back 4. So I'm kind of used to both formations, so it doesn't really affect me, to be honest.
I know you've only been in since today. Is next March's Euro qualification kind of big on players' thoughts this weekend, or are you just focused on the two friendlies?
I think you have to just focus game by game. You can't look at the Malta game, you have to kind of focus on the Norway game for next week, but obviously in the long term you do have to, this is a preparation for those games come March. But obviously what we'll do over the next couple of games will kind of dictate what we do come March.
There's massive competition for places up for grabs now this week too.
Yeah, huge. Everyone wants to make a good impression on the manager, and we're looking for a positive week overall.
Any further questions, please? John Fallon, please.
Darragh, just when the second half of last season, when you were looking at your options in terms of your future, was the Premier League on your mind, or was there a possibility of that at all towards the end of the season?
No, not at all. To be honest with you, I wasn't thinking about any clubs. I was just, like I said, take game by game. If you start thinking long term and like further down the line, I think your immediate kind of your game by game will kind of your focus will go off it. So I didn't really care about what was happening further down the line. I just wanted to focus game by game.
And is that something you think is achievable with Middlesbrough? Is that your ultimate goal? Yeah,
that's, as a young kid, you want to play in the Premier League, and the Championship that has that nature. You look at Forest last year. I don't know when they were bottom of the league, and then they got promoted on the playoffs. So, but there's plenty of competition this year in the Championship, and hopefully we can be up there come the end of the season.
Mark Fallon, please.
Hi, Darragh. Just again on the competition for places in the Irish squad, you've had a chance to see Nathan Collins up close. What do you make of him, and what talents has he got in that position?
Yeah, he's, for his age, he's very mature. He's a big future, definitely. And getting his move to Wolves, he's in my opinion, he's thoroughly deserved that. So I think he'll only get better. And you'd imagine he'll get a good few caps for our country.
Do you think he could score a goal like he did?
I hope. When I see the goal, it's just and a fair play to him. Like I said, he's a talented lad, and he's a big future ahead of him.
Was it like just sorry, just one more thing? Him kind of pushing forward like that. What extra responsibility does that give the other side?
I think, like I said, it's a team game. Like there's a responsibility on everyone to produce a good performance. Every time you go out for your country, you just want to do the country proud, and everyone's responsible for that.
Okay, thanks guys. Perfect.
Cheers, fellas. Thank you.